Well, I'm headed to a new spot today. I'm hoping to find a few Civil War relics. This area was used as a camp by both the Union and the Confederacy during the Civil War. There were also a few skirmishes, so I'm hoping to squeeze out a bullet or two.
Just dug this, not sure if it's brass or copper. It's got a little purplish, greenish patina on it. It's pretty soft though. It feels softer than a pull tab. I can bend it, but not sure what that is. Not very deep. Not a gun barrel. Some type of scrap copper. I'll take that and throw it in the scrap. All that copper, that scrap copper adds up and you can cash in on it. Your iron too. I've been detecting here on this slope as it goes down. It leads off to a bayou down over here. And the iron signals were just out of control. I mean, when I turned the iron audio on, it was just a constant noise. So I'm going to get away from this little tree line here, and I'm going to move closer to the bayou. Well, I moved over here, and the iron signals have chilled out for a while, but I got a pretty good signal right here. Let's check it out. White, look at that. Is it a bullet? No, I think that's a shell. It's a shell. Look how this ground just sticks together. It's in my hand. See anything? Do you see anything? What is that? What is that? Does anyone know what this is? I know what that is. Almost like I was never here. I just dug this here, some type of pulley. Not sure what it's made out of. It looks like it might be copper. It wasn't very deep, maybe 3 or 4 inches. So, don't know if it's Civil War. Never seen anything like this Civil War, but you never know. Well, I just dug another one of those pulleys. The first one was right there. This one's just like a foot over. I don't know, maybe it was part of a small machine or something. And the older parts, the iron maybe, or wood, rope, whatever it was, rotted away long ago. Now, what I am going to say is this. I'm kind of at the bottom of a slope. I've been working this way. And anything that is old, you know, it could be very deep, but it also might be very shallow too. Never ignore those shallow signals and think that they're modern when you're on a slope, because rain over time has just washed this down. And so old stuff could be at the very top. I know if you go around old home sites that are on a hill and you look on the hillsides, you'll find a lot of old broken glass just sitting on top of the ground. I don't know about you, but I always love to see green in the ground like that. Could be brass, could be copper. I don't know, it's a pretty big signal. It was giving me a signal about from here to there. First I thought it was an aluminum can. It's probably an old copper pipe, just like the one I found earlier. Yep, copper pipe. I'll put it in scrap. I'm not gonna carry that with me, right? I'm just gonna toss it over there somewhere and pick it up on my way out. Well, I just got an 82 on the AT Pro. The signal nearly blew out my ears, and it wasn't very deep, only like 2 or 3 inches. And check it out. I don't know if it's silver. First I thought it was like a little Vienna sausage can or something, but it has these cool little raised bumps, these marks on it. I don't know if it's aluminum or if it's actual silver. Maybe there's a marking. It looks like it could have been like a woman's bracelet of some kind. I don't know. It's about the size. I'll have to clean it up, but it doesn't look like your common everyday piece of aluminum. If that's what it is, it could be silver. That's all I needed to see. It is silver. There it is right there, sterling. Can't wait to get home to clean it up some more. Ground is so tough. Believe me, it's harder than it looks. First I thought it could be an artillery fragment, but it ended up being this file here. Part of it chipped off. You can still see the markings right there, but it looks to be intact. I'll come back to that. It's probably can slaw. And there's the other piece of the can right there. There's probably another piece. We're already somewhere around here. When there's one piece of can saw, there's usually plenty others. Let's shake it. Hear that? It's got something on the inside. Now this is the stuff I live for. I think it's brass, and look, it's still closed. Should we open it? It has some indistinct writing on it. I'm gonna have to wait until I get home to clean that up. Are you gonna join me while I open it? I wanna open it now. Look at the hinges right here, so you know it opens. Maybe a little makeup compact or something. And this is what makes the Piranha shovel so great. I mean, it attacks these roots. Does everything it needs to do. It gets through this hard clod here. I didn't like it very much at first because it doesn't really scoop very well. I don't use it in freshly tilled fields or anything like that, but this is the best all-around shovel that I've seen yet. Out of the hole, not a clue what it is. I thought it might have been a Schinkel frag at first, but it's got some, you can still see the chrome on it, the chrome finish. So it's not that old, I wouldn't suspect. 6 inches down, looks like a penny. It's probably a wheat. Yeah, it's a wheat. There it is. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a date off of that right now, though. It's pretty toasted. Hey, it's a wheat, though. Maybe there are a few more Wheaties out here. Still no Civil War, though. Diligence always pays off in this hobby. Sweet. It's a little Boy Scout slide. That's awesome. Boy Scouts put these on their handkerchiefs. It's pretty cool. I've dug a few of these before. I just got to this little area over here. It looks like they had some monkey grass planted right here. Maybe some type of garden or something. And the soil is very soft right here. And there's not a lot of trash in this area. I mean, everywhere I'm swinging, there are signals left and right. When I put iron audio on, it's just chaos. But right here, there's hardly any signals, and I'm guessing it's because there was a flower bed here or some type of little garden area, and people are less likely to throw their trash in a place like that. So I got a clear signal. I got this piece of lead right here. Not sure what it is. Could be part of a sabot. That could be the rifling marks right there. It looks like it would have been circular. Who knows? I'll have to clean it up, but it's a nice little chunk of lead. It's the closest thing that I've gotten to the Civil War today. It's got a patina on it. So we'll see when I clean it up. There's a little something. I'm going to keep hitting this area right here because the ground is soft. It's cooled off. We've got some cloud cover now, so now I feel like I'm not going to pass out. And there's some more of that monkey grass right over there, so I'm going to hit that too and let you know if I find anything. Now I just got a signal ringing up in the 70s. It sounded just like a bullet. And I'm digging in there, and I see this, and I see the grooves. I'm like, it's finally paid off. I got a 3-ringer after 4 hours. And I don't know what this is. It's not a bullet for sure. It's zinc. It's some type of cartridge. It's very light. It's got a little hole at the top. I have no clue. I feel like I should know what this is. I'll clean it up and see what it is. But look, right there. Wouldn't you think a 3-ringer? Well, it's not. Hey, but when I do find one, and I will find one or more, maybe some infields, who knows, it'll be worth it. It's always worth it to save history. I got a weird 88, 90, 91 signal, and it's right around here. Brass, I think. It's either brass or copper. I mean, what kind of can like this is brass or copper? Then it looks like it's got this little valve or something right there. Stuff is really throwing me off because I've never seen anything like it. Huh. I'm not sure what these things are. They're wrapped around most of the trees out here. I don't know if it's some type of team or what. Some type of sport. The FDP Authority Drizzle. The authorized team pilot. You hear the locusts? You know it's hot outside in Louisiana. I'm on my way out. I'm out of breath. I just attacked this hole. Had to go through roots and hard-packed sod. But I got the target out. I was so exhausted, I just tossed it to the side. It was a signal like one I've never gotten out here. It was bouncing around 70s, 80s. I knew it wasn't a can because when I lifted the coil, about a foot off the ground, I didn't hear anything. You know those unique sounds you get, and you just gotta dig it. Well, I think it's brass. It's square. I tossed it to the side, and I haven't looked at it yet. I tossed it somewhere over here. It could be nothing. But it could be something. Where is it? Right there, I think I nicked it. What could it be? CS belt plate? Nicked it right there. Is there writing on it? It looks like a buckle of some sort. Some type of buckle. Look right there. Are you kidding me? It's brass. I nicked it right there pretty good. But I don't know what it says. I don't know. I'm stoked. It's a buckle. Look at that. Make out anything on it? It's kind of hard to tell. The sun's starting to set. But it's a buckle. Wow. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's a gold coin. What is that? Is it a coin? What the heck is that?
Looks like a medallion.
Oh no, it's a little mirror.
Cute.
So that's pretty cool right there.
Probably
Pretty
like
cool.
some
This piece is
jewelry stuff.
intact.
Jewelry stuff.
I'll clean that up, find out what this brand is right here. Don't find too many of these.
Jared's, maybe? I don't know.
No, not Jared's. Probably not Jared. Well, after about 6 hours of hunting, this is what I ended up with right here. Got a lot of old scrap copper. I'm going to cash in on this, and there's a lot more out there. There must have been a sprinkler system out there at one time, because I dug 3 of these sprinkler heads, and I didn't really hunt the ground that hard. I just kind of floated around here and there just to get a feel for what was out there, but they're pretty heavy, made of brass. Hold on to these too. Scrap brass and copper you can cash in on. I dug this long iron pipe. I only kept it because it has these cool teeth on the end of it. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know if it's some type of heavy-duty hole saw or what, but never seen anything like that. Got the file. This is a brass can. I think it's an oil can because it smells like oil on the inside, and it has this inner sleeve. I guess right here is where a spout may have been. I'm not sure. A little valve to let some out. I just don't know. I'm going to try to find out what this is. I can't quite make anything out on it. I'm interested, though. Looks pretty cool. A lot of can slaw, a lot of trash. It may have been some type of park area at one time. Recreation area. A lighter that doesn't work. These, though, are the relics. These are the keepers here. These are some brass and copper fittings right here. Got a cool little Boy Scout slide. It's got the wolf on it. It's made of copper. Not sure what part of the Boy Scouts this is. Some old glass. Cool little sterling silver cuff bracelet right here. It looks like some of the edging may have come off over time, but still a cool relic. No idea the age on it, though. I'll do a little research. Got a wheat cent. Can't make out the date. I would love to get a date on it just to tell me a little more about the ground. I did get one identifiable relic from the Civil War, though. Do you know what this is? This is lead, and this is part of a sabot. This sabot would have been on a Hotchkiss artillery shell, and when it exploded, it just exploded into a bunch of different pieces. But that's consistent with the fact that there was quite a few artillery duels right there in that area. Got the compact. It's a Tangy Rouge compact, made in the 20s, 30s. Still got the glass on the inside, right there, intact. Not far from it, just a few feet, dug another little compact. Looks pretty old, made of brass. 2 cool little pulleys. And just some other odds and ends. This, I thought, was a mini ball when I first dug it. But this ends up being an old Benzedrine container right here. Back in the day, you would have just snorted on this right here. And they used it to clear congestion. But more than anything, it gave you a little rush. Said something about amphetamines on it. So, overall, I'm pretty happy. I'm going to go back out there. Oh! In the buckle. Not Civil War. When I saw that airplane on it, my hopes of it being Civil War just kind of went down the tubes. But it says Chief Pilot on it. Still got some gilt on it. I don't have any idea of an age, but it looks like an airplane from the 20s or 30s. Very exciting to dig, though. You just never know what you're going to find. So, those are the finds right there. I'm going to go back out there. I know there's a lot more Civil War. This restored my confidence in the area. So I know there's more out there. So I hope you enjoyed the hunt. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep swinging and saving history. And y'all take care.